Hello guys, Death Trooper with you here. I have a surprise cast today. I have Boxer himself, the real Slayer's Boxer here as the purple Terran in the bottom left corner, and I have Loner as the red Terran in the top right corner. Now, I know that these guys recently played in the GSL2, and I was trying to find replays from the GSL2 to cast all of those because I can't find them anywhere on YouTube. Nobody's uploaded them, and I can't find anywhere to download the replays either, unfortunately. So I'm guessing the company that's hosting it is keeping tight wraps on that. So unfortunately, I don't believe this game is actually from the GSL2. However, I do believe it is. They did play each other in the GSL2 round 16. So this game is definitely between them. I don't speak Korean, so I don't know what they're saying, but I'll cast the game nonetheless. I haven't spoiled it for myself. I don't know the results. I haven't seen this replay yet, so hopefully it's good and entertaining, and hopefully it will lead to an exciting cast. So anyway, yes, we have Slayer's Boxer here, throws down the depot by his gas. I've noticed in a few games of his I've seen recently in Starcraft 2, he actually likes to put the depot by the gas. I'm not too sure why. Maybe for some reason block harassing units. I'm not too sure, but he typically does this, sometimes right here, right directly in the path of the gas, and just keeps it down, sunken under the ground. So I don't know what's going on here. So anyway, he's getting his barracks and then throwing down the refinery right after. Typical play. Let's see what Loner's doing over here. Pretty much the exact same thing. Even the depot by the gas again. That's very interesting. If somebody knows the reason for this, that'd be cool if they would post a comment, let us know why. I'm not too sure specifically. The only reason I could think is to prevent harassing units from easy access to the mineral line. Anyway, Loner seems to be getting his first Marine out. Boxer is getting his first Marine out, and Orbital Command. Orbital Command just over here by Loner now, and 3 guys on gas. Let's see what Boxer's doing. 1 guy on gas. That's how Boxer got the command first. He cut guys off gas, and now it looks like he actually has no guys on gas whatsoever. Is he doing some kind of marine rush? I don't know. He's throwing down another depot and not any more mineral or barracks rather. So this is interesting. We'll see what's going on here. Boxer's worker, Loner's SCV scouting around. I guess Loner sent the scout too late, so he knows he can't get in with those Marines there. And I guess he's just keeping it here on the side to have a peek whenever he wants, but Boxer must have seen this, and he's not going to have any of it. And here we have just Loner just standing here, throwing down a factory actually, his second gas, and getting 3 guys on this gas as well. So, and he also built the second supply depot later than Boxer did, so this is going to be interesting. He's going to have more tech. And Boxer is going for a command center. 1 racks into command center. That is why he pulled guys off gas, and just to get pure minerals to throw down this fast expand. So Boxer's going for a very economical style of play, while Loner is going for the tech up. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. Here comes the scouting SCV, going to get denied again. And now Boxer has a Marauder out too, so a Hellion couldn't sneak by here or anything like that. Any kind of Reaper play would be thwarted now with this Marauder out. And Boxer is throwing down 2 more barracks, and still does not have his second gas, and is actually supply blocked if you look. So he's going to need a depot soon, or I guess once the command center finishes he'll be good. So there it goes, and now he's probably going to throw down another depot. Yeah, there it is. We're going to see what Loner's doing over here. He's expanding as well. I'm not sure if he noticed that Boxer was expanding, or if he just decided to go kind of quickly for an expand himself. He also got the starport, so he did the 1-1-1 build, and now he's pumping a Banshee. Wise play here, since Boxer doesn't have anything to deal with this. Boxer just scanned, and he's going to scout this now. And the only reason for the starport to be on a tech lab is because of a Banshee. Otherwise it would be on the reactor core. So Boxer knows that a Banshee is going to be on the way. And is he going to get a Viking or something else up in time to deal with this? eBay he threw down right away. So I guess he's probably going to stick to turrets and Marines and hope that that counts. And he just got Stimpack. I guess we can use some tabs here. Resources, let's go to income rather. And Boxer is actually significantly behind in the minerals right now, but that's just because he was transferring workers. Now that he has this second expansion up, I imagine his income should shoot way ahead. And Boxer, I like this style of play too. I notice in a lot of games, Boxer puts a lot of his units on patrol, and I didn't notice this so much in Starcraft 1. I mean, maybe he did, and I just never noticed as much. But in Starcraft 2, I notice he likes to do that a lot. So here we are, the first Banshee coming in. These Marines stimming up to take it out. And you can actually see that was sort of poor. Actually, that was great control by Boxer. I thought he stimmed up all the Marauders as well, but no, the Marauder was shot and he stimmed just the Marines. So that was actually excellent control by Boxer. And now, as you can see, the income is shooting ahead by Boxer. Let's drop down to the APM tab here and see what's going on. So we have here a Hellion tried to run in as well, finish off those Marines, which it did. So now this cloaked Banshee is unchecked, but Boxer threw down a turret and it does not escape in time. Well done by Boxer. Some kind of Korean symbol here. I guess he got owned. Joke face. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. Anyway, Boxer now has a Viking up, so pretty much the Banshee play is thwarted. We'll see how much Loner is committing to this. No more. He's removed the starport and he's doing two factories. So I guess he's going for siege tanks, Thors maybe, some kind of mech play anyway. Hellions possibly for constant harass. And I like this bunker, but it should be down here. He should salvage it and move it down. There's no point to have it up here when you've already expanded down here. Now you need to defend the front line over here. So it looks like he's moving out with a few Marines and siege tanks. Does he have siege mode upgraded? No, but it will be finished by the time he gets here. So now we have Slayer's Boxer, got 2 Vikings out. And I've noticed as well in many other games of Boxer, he's a real fan of Vikings. He always out-Vikings the other Terran player, and I think that that's essential in a TVT, because your siege tanks will die if you don't have the sight, and you'll run out of scans really quickly, so having the most Vikings and air superiority is key, and so this is what Boxer's doing. So anyway, here now he's gotten both his gases up at his expansion as well, and he's building off many racks. So it looks like he's doing a more Marine Marauder style of play with Viking, and perhaps he'll get some dropships, I don't know. No upgrades yet so far. I'm actually surprised by this. So an interesting style of play. Viking spotted this Marine over here, took it out. Now he controls the watchtower. He also controls this watchtower. So Boxer definitely has map control right now, but now Loner is pushing out with his siege tanks and Marines. This is a strong push here, I think. But notice he does not have shields, does not have +1 upgrades either, does not have stim, so he kind of sacrificed a lot in his infantry to get these tanks out, and he's not really doing anything with them. He's not committing to an attack here, he's not making it happen, he's not expanding for a 3rd time as far as I know. So pretty much Boxer is going to pull ahead because he had the expansion up first. And it's actually interesting to see here that Loner's APM is constantly higher and average higher than Boxer. And Boxer at one point in time was considered to be the best player in the world of Starcraft Broodwar. So it's quite interesting that Loner has higher APM than him. So anyway, Boxer's now getting siege tanks of his own. Probably has siege mode done. Yes, he does. Throwing down that second factory and still just pumping Marines and Marauders. So we're going to see what's going to happen here, if he's going to make anything happen. It's turning out to be a slow starting kind of econ macro up kind of game. So now it looks like Loner's pushing out to take the gold perhaps. Decides he better take the watchtower first. So he does. Kills Boxer. Boxer's now moving out. Actually, he's got 2 siege tanks, 2 medevacs. I don't know where those Vikings went. A bunch of Marines and Marauders. He has shields, stim. He has all the upgrades for them, except he has no actual weapons or shield upgrades. Here's the Viking now. And Boxer himself is actually not even pushing out offensively, just going to secure the gold for himself. And look at how fast those rocks go down with that force there. And these tanks aren't even sieged. I don't even know if they were shooting. So pretty strong force here by Boxer, but then you have to look at all of these siege tanks by Loner. If Loner gets them in the correct position and sieges before the battle begins, it could be very devastating for Boxer. But if Boxer catches him out of position, flanks him, or gets him something else, it could be bad. And here he gets him out of position. He unsieged to move, so he ran in, sniped a tank, and ran out. Excellent play by Boxer here. And now you can see the APM spiking to 300, which is far superior to Loner. So that's definitely showing you that he does still have it in him, which is great to see. I'm glad that happened there. So it just shows Boxer, the legend, still remains. So, and scanning here, taking out these tanks. So kind of just a tank showdown. We can see both happening at once. The Vikings just on patrol here. Two Vikings versus two Vikings, and it looks like Loner's Viking is going to win, and Boxer did not pull his out in time. So Loner is going to have the range superiority, especially holding this tower. So Boxer's going to have to use scans if he wants to assault this, and he's actually pulling out. I guess wise decision. His force does look inferior in size. So we're going to see what happens here. Looks like Loner's decided to bypass that little skirmish and go straight for Boxer's natural base here. Make sure he doesn't have the gold up yet, and Loner has secured the gold and has it fully saturated right now. So Loner is probably spiking ahead in income right now. So we're just going to have a look. And as you can see, almost double the minerals and even more gas than Boxer. So Boxer's in a lot of trouble here. We're going to see what's going to happen. If Boxer has any answer to this, I don't know. These Marines, Marauders running up here, cleaning up the tanks actually. Surprisingly, it looks like Boxer's going to pull ahead in this battle, which is very surprising because the superior force was definitely Loner. And it actually came down to the last Marauder. Loner actually lowering his Viking to fight, kill the final tanks of Boxer, and Boxer still has a couple tanks here. He should have pushed out and finished that. I would say Boxer won that battle, but unfortunately because his income is lower than Loner's, Loner will be able to macro up an army much faster and catch back up, no problem. So here's Loner scanning Boxer. Boxer sieging up wisely, just trying to secure the gold for himself because he knows Loner has the other gold, and it's just a matter of time before he gets out macroed. So he's setting up a nice wall here, a nice line of siege tanks. I like this. Got the Marauders in the back, and here's his siege tanks with range because of the Viking. And so Boxer's going to have to scan to see, and that's exactly what I was talking about with the sight range and air superiority. I'm surprised Boxer doesn't have any more Vikings. I guess he can't afford it anymore. Yeah, he has to invest in these tanks, and he is repairing them wisely. I think he should maybe pull this one back and repair it as well. But he's actually committing here, it seems, or just inching forward bit by bit, kind of leapfrogging his siege tanks, and it seems to be working out. He's just getting some guys on the gold. I think he should saturate it a lot more. I guess he is pulling off all these workers now. So here it comes to fully saturate this. He's got a planetary fortress. I like that decision. Did he opt? He opted for the orbital command. Loner did over here at this gold. So it's going to be interesting to see. Loner has also expanded over here and thrown down the planetary fortress. So Loner is constantly trying to stay ahead by expansions and keep his economy ahead. And let's just have a look at the production and see what's on the way. Loner getting upgrades, getting Marines, Marauders, Vikings, and as you can see, Boxer's not producing very much. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. And Boxer catching almost two. Is it going to be two? No, one full medevac of units, and almost catching this other one as well. And he does destroy the medevac first. He focus fired that. So now these Marauders are definitely dead.